Unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders, and pause. Let's take a second. You don't have to rush this video. And I know that sounds small, but hey, in 2026, that's actually very rare because everything around you is telling you to go faster, as in scroll faster, think faster, move on faster. So here's the real question. When was the last time you stayed with something all the way through? Yeah, that's exactly why I make long form content. I'm going to share about 10 reasons why. However, please stay with me because in the middle of the video, I'm going to share the one that actually changed how I see my entire life. So, you can go make a tea, grab a blanket, pause this if you need. This isn't something you have to rush through. It'll be right here. Come on over, come on back, and let's start. Today, the day that I'm posting this specifically, is May 1st, 2026. It's International Workers' Day. And when I think about work, I don't think about my multiple jobs. I actually think about the kind of work no one claps for. The emotional work, the healing work, the figuring out who the F we are work. And that kind happens quietly over time. So that is what these videos are. They're not fast. They're not optimized for quick wins. They're built slowly, layer by layer, like an onion. The Shrek reference. Like a chocolate cake. Layer by layer, just like life is. And I want to say this clearly. This space is for you. If you ever felt like you needed somewhere softer to land, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, teenagers, 70s, 80s, 90s, goodness gracious me. Honestly, any age where life feels uncertain, which is every age indeed. If you care about mental health and if you're part of community builders, change makers, showing up for others, believes in kindness, if you ever feel like you're building a life that doesn't quite look like everyone else's, you have come to the right space. This space is where you don't have to perform. You can just be. So yeah, also quick check. Are you watching this while you're doing something else? No judgment by any means, but maybe just for a minute stay with me. Because yes, you can have me on in the background, you can still listen to me, but isn't it beautiful when you're actually focusing your thoughts, ideas, all your feelings, all your senses towards one thing? So, the first reason I make long form content is because my voice matters. And I had to learn that. Do you realize that your voice matters too? Have you learned that already by now? Because for a long time, I didn't think it did. When I talked about mental health, about volunteering, about being an immigrant, these aren't simple topics. Oh my goodness gracious. Once again, they're layered. Layered like that chocolate cake. And I don't want to reduce them to something quick and easy to consume because real life ain't like that. So let me ask you something else. When was the last time you felt like someone actually listened to you? Not just heard you, but understood you. That's what I want to create here. Not noise, understanding. No matter the sound of my voice. Why? Once again, this is my art. Not in a perfect, polished, everything looks amazing way, but in a real way. There are nights where I'm editing, we're playing the same clip over and over and over again, wondering if it really even matters. Oh my gosh. However, at some point of the night, at some point of the day, I remember art doesn't need permission to exist. It just needs to be created. And this is how I create. You know, I almost didn't upload this video, by the way. So if you're someone needing a sign to share your thing, this is definitely it. Because this is also how I practice my craft. Every video teaches me something. How to tell a story, how to sit in silence, how to not cut away too quickly. Long form content forces you to stay. And then when you stay, you actually grow. You bloom. You reap what you sow. And honestly, this makes me so happy. And yes, right now I'm like, oh my God, super excited you can hear my voice. But it also makes me happy in a quiet sense. In the sense, you know what I mean? That it feels safe. In the sense that like I'm exactly where I need to be right now. Like, when was the last time you felt that? Truly, truly, truly. You don't have to answer in the comments down below. I'm not going to make you do that for this question because it's a very personal one. Unless you feel like sharing that, of course. Please do so. When was the last time you felt like the sentence I just said? I am exactly where I need to be right now. My gosh. Wow. So, hey, hi, if you're still here, I just want to say something. You're probably someone who's trying. You're definitely someone who's trying. If you're still here, you're definitely someone who's trying. Maybe quietly, maybe without a lot of people noticing. But hey, you. Guess what? You're showing up. You have discipline in yourself. You are making your dreams come true. You are giving it your all day in and day out, and you're making it possible for you. And I see that, and I see you, and I cheer you on. Because this video is what? About 11 minutes, more or less, a little bit less minutes for you. But for me, it's hours of editing. And actually more than that, actually in this particular video, it's years because all the clips that I've been using are from versions of me who didn't even know where they were going yet, much like the current version of myself right now. And I remember filming them a while ago. These are a couple years old, some of these. Not thinking much of it. And now it's a part of something bigger because I grew along with it. So when you watch this, you're not just watching a video, you're watching time, you're watching growth, you're watching that discipline of day in, day out. The same one that I was telling about you, that you are showing up day in, day out. You have that discipline in you. You are the one who's trying and you're the one who's going to be seen because your voice matters. You know, same person, different chapters. Oh my goodness. And one of my favorite parts, when I look back, instead of judging who I was, I actually understand her. There are versions of me who were doing their best with what they had, and they deserve kindness, not criticism. So once again, are you being kind to your past self? How can you make that happen? How can you make that possible? Because I for sure am being kind to my current self and my past self. So this is the one that I told you about earlier, this reason. Oh my goodness gracious. This is the one that changed how I see everything. I make long form content for you. Yes, you. Because focus is disappearing. Because present is becoming rare. And I want to be in this space where you can practice staying. Where you can train your mind to slow down, to not reach for your phone every few seconds, to just be here. Because your life is happening in these moments, not in the next scroll, right here. Be where your feet are. You know I love that quote. So once again, if you made it this far, you've already proven that you're actually able to do that. You have seen the growth, you have seen the video, you have seen the magic behind the screens. And you have seen me, again, putting my heart into the video. That's what I do. I put my heart into these videos. They bring me so much joy. So when I do put my heart into these videos, it's not just the good parts. The awkward ones, the imperfect takes, the moments I almost cut out. It's real. I think we need more of this. I think we need more of these moments. I'm building my own discipline. I'm showing up even when I don't feel like it. I'm creating something even when it's slow. Let that sink in. And also, it's fun. And I want to remember that. I want to honor that joy matters too. Joy matters too. I'm here for funsies. I'm here for a fun time. So if you're here, thank you. Thank you for listening, for staying, for giving this your time. And I hope it feels like a place you can come back to slow down, to feel seen, to grow at your pace, and to remind yourself that the life that you want is something you can build. One moment at a time. Hug tighter, love stronger, always believe. I'll catch you next week. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know your thoughts down below, and please share, comment, subscribe, and more.